Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ihyatul Hasana, class 11 Automotive Engineering 2, absen number 13. Here, I will present a story Ande Ande Lumut which comes from East Java. Happy watching all! A long time ago, there were two large kingdoms in the East Java region, named the Kingdom of Jenggala and the Kingdom of Kediri. The Kingdom of Jenggala was led by King Jayanegara, and the Kingdom of Kediri was led by King Jayangrana. To unite the two countries and avoid war, the two kingdoms established a marriage bond between Panji Asmarabangun, son of the king of Jenggala, and Dewi Sakartaji, the daughter of the king of Kediri. One day, the Jenggala kingdom was attacked by an enemy. During the battle, Dewi Sakartaji fled from the palace. She disguised herself as a village girl and lived with a widow with three daughters named Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru. Dewi Sakartaji was adopted as a child of this family and given the name Kelenting Kuning. But Kelenting Kuning was not treated well. Every day, she was told to do housework such as washing, cooking, and cleaning the house. Her three stepsisters were very lazy, and they usually just told her to do their chores. Kelenting Kuning, wash my clothes, wash my scarf too. Okay, sisters, ha 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 ha. Eventually, the Jenggala kingdom was saved. Panji Asmarabangun had succeeded in defeating his enemy who attacked him. But he was sad because Dewi Sakartaji had left the palace. He was determined to look for her. He told the court to find the whereabouts of Dewi Sakartaji. After a while, a bodyguard reported that he had met a girl who looked like Dewi Sakartaji in a village. Panji Asmarabangun went to Dadapan village. This village was located next to the village where Kelenting Kuning lived. He lived in Bokranda's house, became Bokranda's adopted child, and disguised himself as Ande Ande Lumut who was looking for a wife. News about Ande Ande Lumut looking for a wife spread around town, and Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru dressed as beautifully as they could to propose to Ande Ande Lumut. They did not forget to wear good clothes. Hi Kelenting Kuning, you don't have to come with us, just stay at home. Go to the river and wash all our dirty clothes, commanded Kelenting Biru. They departed and Kelenting Kuning went to the river to wash the dirty clothes right away. Suddenly, a crane came and gave her a whip. Go and propose to Ande Ande Lumut so you can meet Panji Asmarabangun and bring this whip, said the crane. Kelenting Kuning then rushed to Dadapan village. Meanwhile, her mother and three adopted sisters arrived at the riverside. They were confused. None of the boats were visible and there were no bridges. So how got the riverside? The river was vast, deep, and swift. Suddenly, a giant crab named Yuyukangkang appeared. The crab offered to cross the river on the condition they had to kiss the crab. They agreed to that condition. One by one, they climbed onto Yuyukangkang's back to cross the river. Moments later, Kelenting Kuning arrived at the riverside. She also met Yuyukangkang. Yuyukangkang offered to help her cross the river with the same condition that she must kiss him. Kelenting Kuning rejected the requirement and forced Yuyukangkang to help her without his conditions met. Yuyukangkang did not want to help Kelenting Kuning. Kelenting Kuning lost her patience. She pulled out the whip from the crane and struck the river. Immediately, the river water receded. Yuyukangkang was scared. Finally, he agreed to help Kelenting Kuning cross the river. Kelenting Kuning immediately went up onto the Yuyukangkang's back and got to the other side of the river. Her mother and three stepsisters arrived first at Mokranda's house. One by one, Kelenting Abang, Kelenting Ijo, and Kelenting Biru showed their beauty to Ande Ande Lumut. However, none of them was chosen because they had kissed Yuyu Kangkang. A few moments later, Klenting Kuning arrived at Mbok Randa's house. Ande Andelmut chose Klenting Kuning as his wife because he knew that Klenting Kuning was Dewi Sekartaji, and she was the only woman who had not kissed Yuyu Kangkang. Ande Andelmut revealed his disguise, and he told everyone that he was Panji Asmara Bangun. Finally, Panji Asmara Bangun and Dewi Sekartaji were reunited. And he invited Mbok Randa to stay in the palace as a thank you. In the end, they lived happily ever after. And that is all from me. Sorry if there is an error. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.